Here's Ange here. So I'm at the game.
Got this shit
And
off there.
Hold on, thank you. Hi, guys.
What's
hey,
up, Alina? Christos Anesti?
I'm Angelo's assistant. I have to make sure he's ready to go.
All right, it's better there.
He's
For your coffee,
he
Ange?
has an assistant.
You notice Frank keeps wearing hats when we do these? Because
My fucking, I don't,
your
I don't
hair's
have a lot of
okay,
hair.
Frank.
It's not bad. I just don't feel like doing it.
Wait.
The fucking
so
hair
that
Yours
was
dude.
the
looks good,
issue I was
Ange.
going to bring up. This guy in the second period, I'm at the Leafs game last night, Ange. He's like, you
The
shoot the
what
puck,
game?
and if it goes in the net,
You were
you
at the
get
what
season's
game?
tickets.
What
The
game were you
Leafs
Leaf
at?
game,
game.
They had a
the
game?
fucking Marlies game. It was free tickets. I didn't give him any of my money.
Well, they
Hang
actually
on,
have free tickets to a Leafs game. There's an episode right there.
Hold on.
Yeah, they're giving them away. Frank, Ange, they fucking nobody wants them.
Come closer.
So it's the last home game. They give away season's
What?
tickets.
Hold on. What
Woo!
closer? I brought up the fucking screen.
I'm trying to make you look good. Shut up.
Jesus Christ! There. My fucking head's
Yeah,
there.
I want you to hide that with the things
Hide
so
what?
that you can see your posters in the back. You know what? Fuck you. It's fine.
Well, here, no. Hide what posters?
Nobody needs to see
can we beep that out
What? Here,
and use
put it
it?
like this. Put it like this. She's pushing me like this. Here. Hey guys, how's it going? How's the podcast?
Deal with it.
Fucking here like this. Put it like this.
With it.
They gotta
Okay.
hit
This
the
there,
floor,
there, there. Like the we're like this. You mean like this, or like this, or like this? There, like this. There.
God. Hide that and show your poster, for fuck's sake.
Well, what? My head's in the way.
Move your body to the right, to your other.
Okay, here I'll do this. Hey guys, how's it going? There's my poster. Hey,
Come to the right. Oh, you know what? Fuck you. I don't give a shit. Bye.
what fucking poster, man? Fuck the posters.
Have fun. All right, bye. Have fun.
Good morning.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you so salty? I'll still
Man.
Hey, it's nice to be home and not on the road, eh? Ange?
Oh yeah, great. Oh, sorry, man. You say what happened at the Leafs game? Are we recording now?
So they give away season's tickets, and this guy wins. And there to present him with season's tickets is Austin Matthews. Austin
Wow.
Matthews has not been seen. He hasn't been on TV, nothing. No public appearance for 2 months since he got his knee killed in that one-on-one with Racco Gudis there. So he got his
Yeah.
knee hit. He's out for the season, but he's wearing a cap like Frank is. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, $10. They shelved this guy. So yeah, okay, he could have knee surgery. But did he go get a little fucking fix on top? And it's
Maybe a.
because
They've been
Austin
like,
Matthews is losing it up top.
I know
So
he's been made fun of a little bit about his hairline. Maybe he went to Turkey and
well, I'm fucking Turkey could come to him with the amount of money. I mean, he can get the best
that's true. That's true.
best hair
Maybe he
replacement guy
got
in Toronto. But yeah, he was wearing a cap. He was like there to present with season's tickets, for next year. I'm like, do you think they shut this kid down just to fucking give him a little spritz on top so he looks good for next year?
Yeah, what
that's
is it?
funny.
18 million a year. The hopes and dreams of everybody in Toronto lie on this, I think, underachieving hockey player. When you got Cole Caulfield scoring 50 goals, 50th draft pick, Montreal's in first place tied. Not that I want to start it off this thing today talking about hockey. But Frank, when are you going to understand that when I said 2 years ago, the Leafs got to trade Austin Matthews? You can have all the talent in the world. He's not a team player. I don't think he's a team player. Now, I'm not bragging because I didn't realize that Montreal was going to have a season like they did. Montreal, the resurrection wasn't on Greek Easter or Catholic Easter. The resurrection was when Cole Caulfield scored 50th goal and the whole building was about to blow off, on top of everything. By the way, happy Easter to everybody, whichever one you celebrated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
geez, we've been gone that long. Ange, I'm happy for Montreal. Hang on, are you done? Keep going, keep going. I'm gonna
What
let
I'm
you
saying,
talk.
what I'm trying to say that I think what's happened, and I just had this conversation with somebody else. This is actually a good topic, guys. I think it's like everything now. when you look at what we do, Frank, what we're doing right now, when you look at hockey, you got to look at the creative side, the talent side, and the business side of it. And I think what happens, to me, am I saying Austin Matthews is a horrible hockey player? No. But I don't see him fitting the system or the expectations. He should be in a market that has no expectations from their hockey teams. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like if Jacksonville had a hockey team or Kansas City, he'd do great because nobody cares about it. And then he would flourish. Where cities like the original six, you know, Detroit, Chicago, Boston, New York, Montreal, Toronto, these are hockey obsessed markets. Even Nashville. So it's like, well, we do the same thing. It's like you got to work on, you have to work on the business side of it and equally on the creative side of things. And I think what's happened now with social media, I just had this conversation with this huge Hollywood producer. And he said to me, he goes, you know, the problem now is and he goes, I feel bad for you comics who came through the system to work hard. We would do gigs in Sarnia. We would do gigs in Timmins, do gigs in Woodstock, Ontario as a comic, any Canadian comics who can escape from Alcatraz, I give them full props because doing comedy in Canada is not easy. But he said, now what's happened to a lot of these guys, and Vince, we got a stand-up special coming out in less than a month. We're going to announce, Comedy Dynamics, the one we did, Frank and I both did. But
nice.
It's the Evil Eye comedy tour.
Was that the one that was filmed in LA?
Comedy platforms. Yeah, Comedy Dynamics is going to put it out. Now, we don't know exact date. The only reason I'm saying it is because that was an accumulation of things, of Frank and I being on the road, doing this. The problem now is that the algorithm, and this is happening, but they're not addressing it. And people are telling me it doesn't matter. I want to ask you guys this. So you watch somebody on TikTok or Instagram and you love their videos. Then they're doing a live show. You go to see their live show. There's no show. There's kind of like they coming out, they're talking, they did the video, they probably rehearsed that video 6 times before they got it perfectly. So is this new audience, do they care if you've worked the craft? I don't think they do. I mean, what I'm understanding, because the old comics are like, fuck these kids. They didn't pay their dues, right? Everything's about paying your dues, right? Hey, Frank, I want your opinions on this. So now they got a couple of million Instagram followers. They're doing massive numbers on these videos. You put them in front of a live audience because they're not, and they're like, well, I don't need to do shit. I got to go up there and do this. And they're not, there's some comics eating it.
Well, that's exactly it. Unless you said it, like, once you go on stage, if you haven't practiced and worked the craft, live is different from doing scripted material on it's great if you're on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and you're doing huge numbers. Can you make money at it? I know in Canada you can't really make a lot of money just posting. You tell me in the States, can you make some money off of TikTok and Instagram when something goes?
Well, what's happening now, advertisers are reaching out. Guys that own gyms are making content. Guys that have a Euro stand are making content. Guys that have Italian restaurants are making content. I get it. What's happened now?
People that own juice bars, everybody that are selling content. And what happens? Selling workout tights.
And what happens?
Everybody.
All of a sudden, some of your jokes start just showing up. And then I got people coming to me saying, hey, you do that bit about that. So-and-so is doing that. I go, what bit? This thing. I go, I did that 25 years ago. See, I'm starting to sound old now. You did? Yeah. Well, here's my the comedy CD. And you play the fucking joke for them, and they're like, oh, shit. Where am I doing this fuck nuts fucking bit? So you see, I think that's another thing. History repeats itself, right, Vince? So it's true. So it's almost like I've seen other Italian comics do Frank stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen people do it. Which now, when you're doing ethnic comedy, here's my theory on ethnic comedy. Everybody thinks that they may have the most original. We all kind of grew up in the same guidelines. Somebody asked me, what's the secret now? Tell your own stories. Like Frank and Cause are starting to, you got to get away from doing what everybody else is doing. In the sense that, like even the Greeks, I tell the story about the leaving midnight mass in Los Angeles and going home with the candle. That's a storyline as a byproduct of that. But but everybody else, when you're in church and your hair gets on fire, or when you break eggs, and you do, I get that. Now let's step it up from that and give me your personal stories. You need to put in, and a lot of it's based on loosely what we're doing. But the problem with social media, I see something from somebody else, I can work it into a video and massage it in a way where now I can do, and I know Frank's act, and sometimes I'll even say to him, remember we were doing the movie, which I got to tell you a funny story about Frank, because I didn't realize something. When his dad goes this, and the Italians go, hey.
Yeah, when you're angry, man, just like, I don't know.
So
I don't even know what this exactly means.
And I'm going like this to Frank, and they're looking at me. What are you doing? Frank does that in his act. Hey. See that? And what happens now? I'm going to go, hey, when Italians get mad, they do this. Right? And I make a little 8-second meme and this, and then 30 million people go, fucking brilliant. He's been doing it. Him. See, if I'm looking at the screen,
yeah, I know which way. You know what's funny, Ange, and we've said it before, like there's some stereotypical stuff that everybody goes through. Sometimes it crosses between different cultures and ethnicities, whatever you want to call it. And then, like you said, there's the original stories and things that you do and they're personal. And even at that, sometimes a couple comics have the balls and I'm not talking about social media, that they'll go on stage and tell the story like it's theirs.
Oh yeah.
They're the ones that got to go to sleep though. Ange, I know they don't give a shit. Maybe they think they're making money, but they got to go to bed knowing that, they got no fucking talent to write anything. And that's what it comes down to. Like, yeah, there might be parallel thought, similar, some so-and-so talks about that, but as long as it's your own but when, again, we've talked about this, when it's word for word, yeah, like those guys got to go to bed, knowing, and not guys, like those comics got to go, at night and say, fuck, I don't got the talent to write anything. I'm great. I'm a great cover band, basically, but
it's funny because I say to people all the time, I said, anything you want to do as an actor, as a comic, you can make it look so easy with social media because you're not in a live audience setting. So I can do the same take 6, 7, 8 times until I get it exactly where I want. When you're on stage, that doesn't happen. Oh, that joke didn't work. Let's reshoot it. Fuck you. You gotta fucking do it right there. Now.
Well, that's what we grew up with. That's what we worked on our whole life, is being live. There's no editing other than steering. You feel like you're steering a ship when you're doing comedy, right? There's no cut. Let me redo that joke. There's none of that, obviously, when you're live. And that's the beauty of what we do. We got to trust ourselves. And that's what makes great actors too. And speaking of actors and acting, here I go. Here's the segue. So we were away for a bit. I know Ange was on the road. We did a film together, me and Ange. Can't really say much, right, Ange? There's an NDA.
We signed NDA. Now, here's the deal, though. I'm going to tell you something funny. We can say this. It's about an Italian family at Christmas. Okay? Without giving out the idea. Now, Frank, the funniest fucking thing happened. We shot it. Frank, by the way, was fantastic as the dad. I played the brother. He did a great job because I saw your dad, and it was and this
Right.
house in Ottawa was a time capsule, Vince, of an Italian family in the late 70s and 80s. I swear to God, that's Frank. It's like somebody built a house in 1979, 78 and left it.
Okay.
Exactly, right, Frank? The furniture, you know the way the homes we grew up in? That's what it looked like. Now,
Like, unless something breaks, they don't fix it. Like, I spent this much on this ceramic in 1978. It was the top of the line. I'm not ripping this shit out after 20 years. No, it's going to stay.
so
And this house was taken care of.
no,
It
great.
was
Frank,
great,
imagine dressing that house as a prop. You couldn't. Now,
you couldn't dress that the way it was. It was perfect for what we were doing. And I know there's a lot of people that probably live like that. A lot of like old, like parents who have lived in their house their whole life. And it's crazy. And until they die, it's like, it's going to stay like that.
you know, couch block. So now, let me ask you something, Frank, because I didn't know. Caesar in Italian, how do you say it?
Well, I kept calling him Cesare.
Now, I don't know who the fuck Cesare is. We're on set, and he's going, Cesare. So I'm thinking now, Vince, Cesare was my nickname growing up. So Frank's going, Cesare. You got to So I'm going, Cesare. Who the fuck is Cesare?
I didn't realize you didn't know. I'm calling this guy
So-
Cesare though.
I'm on the flight.
Well,
'Cause remember, Frank, we went to Harvey's because we shot a 16 and a half hour day, Vince. We
Yeah, it
did
was a long
16 and a
day.
half hours of filming. I woke up in the morning. We're at the hotel in Ottawa. And so I go, Frank, let's go. We went to Harvey's, got a quick burger. Before I go, my flight got changed, delayed, Frank. And I was supposed to go through Toronto. Then something happened, Air Canada. So I had to go to Montreal. As we're flying from Montreal, we go back. I'm thinking Cesare. Cesare.
that's when it hit you.
Frank, I get on the ship. I had to fly to Cabo.
Yeah.
I get on the ship. This older guy with a short cigar with an Italia cap comes and sits beside me.
No.
Say this. I go, how you doing? Good. He goes, Angelo. I go, what's your name? You're the comedian. Older Italian man who spoke English well. You're the Italian guy. I go, yeah. He goes, I'm Angelo. Angelo, Paisan. I go, yeah, Paisan. I go, what's your name? He goes, Cesare. I go, Cesare. I swear. I go, hold on. How do you say Cesare in English? He goes, Caesar. Holy fuck. That's what Frank was calling me. I go, now it made sense. I go, so Cesare is Caesar? Yeah. If Cesare is Caesar, I say Cesare because you think I'm a Paisan.
They pronounce the C harder. Cesare.
Cesare. And Frank did it. Cesare. You don't come into my house. He was funny as shit.
And
I kept thinking
I figure
it was a nickname.
And it kind of like it's my name to you because you're my brother. That's what I call you.
We grew up as
Which is funny because everyone else calling him Caesar. I'm like Cesare. And
so Frank's
but
called Cesare. But Frank, the whole time you're doing that, I'm thinking it's a nickname we had as kids. But you were doing
Isn't that funny?
And
That's
Vince,
hilarious.
I
thought you
It
knew.
could be mistake. I mean, the kids these days now,
no.
they
Which was better?
nickname Cesare as Ches.
Ches.
Or Che.
So it's
Yeah.
Chaz. Is Chaz Palminteri Cesare Palminteri?
No,
What would
his
Chaz
name
be?
is Cologero.
What is it?
Did you ever watch the movie The Bronx Tale?
Colleggero.
Okay, the
Cologero.
name of the kid in the movie is Cologero, which is legally Chaz Palminteri's real name. Chaz is a
Yeah.
nickname.
I've heard of that name before. How you get Chaz, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Cologero, anglicized, is Charlie.
But Frank, when
It's
he
Charlie.
says my name is Cesare, I'm like,
Cesare
hold on. I
is,
go,
yeah.
Cesare. He goes, yeah, Cesare. The way you were saying it. I go, what is it in English? He goes, Caesar.
Isn't that funny?
I was laughing. I tried to call. I guess you were busy, but I was going to say Frank, and I said I'm going to save it till the podcast because to tell him.
Now,
So funny. And here
This was
it
a-
is. Say it
this is
again.
a Christmas movie you guys shot in Ottawa?
Yes,
Are we allowed to go that far and
we
say
can
that?
see.
Eh?
We shot a
What's the
Christmas
fucking title of the
film.
movie?
We can't tell you the name.
And you can't tell me the name of the movie?
Not yet.
And you know what? I'll tell you. I don't blame them because sometimes it changes. Like last year, I did an independent horror.
You did an
And
independent
it
horror?
was-
That's awesome.
Horror film. Horror. HORROR.
You said
HORROR.
I did an independent horror. Aren't they all
You did it.
independent?
Cool.
I'm glad, Frank, you're supporting small
you.
business.
I pay. No, I did
Says that it.
local too. Local.
You said the
Support
movie was
local.
called An Italian Christmas or something, right?
So
Which one was that?
that's a,
The one you guys
maybe a
just
working
filmed.
title. We don't know.
We're not
Oh,
allowed.
it could be a working title.
You-
Okay.
It could be.
We're
not allowed to.
It
Could be a
It's-
working title. That's why.
And it's about an Italian family.
But even the indie film I did last year, the name's changed. So
All I want to
And-
know is, was the weather in Ottawa acceptable or did they use fake snow?
We got real snow.
no, we had real snow. We had real
We
snow.
went. So
That's a-
they had real snow, and then the night before, remember Frank, you were shooting. I went to Al's Steakhouse on Elgin Street with Ike and them.
Yeah, and it was snowing. Yeah.
and this is a month ago. Okay, this would have been March.
This is, hold on, we were there 1 month ago, 2 weeks ago now.
It was it was after March break. So it was right at the end.
So
Like
wait a
I
minute,
left
we
on the
haven't shut the
Saturday.
podcast
About
Ange-
3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Ange
we
was-
haven't shot the podcast in a month, so it's about 3 weeks ago. So Ottawa was still frigid.
Remember we
It
were
was
in-
still cold. There was a couple days that were like not bad, but then it was cold for the most part, and but good for what we were doing, and warm enough to do some stuff outside that we
The
needed
next
to do.
question I have is, did you guys go to, what is it, Golden Dragon?
Golden Palace.
Maybe Ange,
Well,
did you
no.
get to go? I didn't have a chance.
So here, I knew.
Yeah, there's no way I
There's
could
no
go.
way on the day we're filming. So when the day before I went, I got some egg rolls. And then
Good
I
for
said
you,
to the
Ange.
guy,
I don't
"Hey,
blame
when do
you.
you close?" He goes 7:00. They close at
You rushed
7.
over.
So Frank, I thought, well, maybe, and I said, "No, man, it was just because of the scheduling."
Yeah, they tried to get me to finish early that day, and it still was late anyway.
Right.
It was late.
I tried to pick up some egg rolls because we had fridges at the place we were staying. I tried to get some. They didn't have any left.
Yeah.
So look, can you give me a dozen egg rolls? I can bring them back, maybe toast them at the hotel. He goes, we just gave the last for the day. We sold, I don't know, 1,000 egg rolls today or something. It was like, and I'm like, shit, dude, I wanted to bring some back for Frank as a surprise. He goes, I don't have any left.
That would have been nice. That's the other thing, right? Here's the other thing. Restaurants, what happened to the nightlife? Toronto, Ottawa.
It's gone. Even LA,
Restaurants
guys,
closing.
even LA, 9:00. Jersey Mike's closes at 9. Everything's too expensive now for employees. You got to eat by a certain time. Only the old Asian places and some Greek places are still open late, but they can't get employees to work anymore.
Let's
I-
ask that.
Well,
Let's
I
ask
understand.
Vince.
Okay, ask Vince. I just think club culture died post-pandemic. And it's to what Ange was saying as well. Social media killed it.
Yeah.
You can look at any girl half naked on your phone, slide into her DMs, flirt with her. If she reads it and messages back, that all used to happen in a bar, in a club, with the music
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
bumping
true.
and grinding. Now you just do it on your phone. OnlyFans, and I know we brought this topic up a lot, has exploded because people just get their own membership. Why do I need to go out when I can stay in the privacy and security of my own bedroom. I'm speaking for attractive women here who seem to get hit on a lot when they go out. I can sit in the safety of my own bedroom, play with myself, or do a little dance, or whatever the hell I need to do, post it online. Everybody gives me all the satisfaction I want with comments, pays money to see it. What the fuck are you gonna go out for? So you can buy me a vodka tonic? Fuck your vodka tonic. $19.95, I'll give you a month membership of me and my fucking bikini profile.
But you know, that's a good point, Vince. Good, but it did kill late night restaurants, clubbing.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I mean, the older generation is still going out to dinner and appreciate nice food, nice ambiance. People who have money. If you're a young kid and you're fucking, all you want to do is hook up, you're on social.
But now this takes me to this. The younger females or people that want to, I find that they're going out with, and I'm saying this because we were on this subject not too long ago, because they're people's whose marriage haven't worked out on both sides, male, female, and guys that I know are going out to bars like the good old days, or just social clubs just to have a few drinks, and the young girls are approaching them. Now, is that because things are so damn expensive that a young guy can't afford a drink? So these, I'm not saying, but almost like sugar daddy-ish kind of stuff. And the women that I know are a couple that have gotten divorced are having a tough time meeting somebody because the young guys want to hit. Yeah. The young guys want to hit on the older chicks, but
Older women want this.
And the older men who might be more their age that could take care of them want the younger girls now, because the younger girls are willing to have a sugar daddy. It's this weird dynamic. It's this weird dynamic that's happening. And you listen, supply demand, I don't know what it is, but going back to it, the bars, I just want to go eat sometimes. Ange, we were on a set late, like what was open at 10? Nothing. If we wanted to go eat, and I don't always want pizza, I don't always want to order a pizza. I mean,
pizza or burgers,
like
maybe,
yeah,
Johnny.
like.
Yeah, I remember going out late night for like Chinese food and stuff like that, and all that stuff was great. But I mean, the people that are now in that culture of dining out and I'm going to present myself as a night out. Yes, they're attracting a certain individual to fill a quota, whether you are male or female. As a male, you don't want a 1967 Oldsmobile. You want a nice, hey, it's got the Ferrari.
It's nice sometimes.
Hey, I understand. Vintage is great. That's my bread and butter. I love the Divorcee Club. I mean, it's...
But Vince, adding to what Frank said, I got friends in LA now, 50s and 60s. And they're like, I want a woman basically independent, 28 years old, lives on her own. She's going to put out like a wildcat. And I can go home. I say, okay, I don't know what fucking planet you're from. I said, you can date younger women as a guy, but you better have the Masade, because they can go with guys their own age. And if women go out, and I know it's going to sound maybe sexist what I'm saying right now, but the reality of the fact is some women are independent, make their own money. They can go get boy toys also. Right?
True. True.
I'm not just saying for men, women can do the same thing. So
I'm sure everyone goes through that phase too, right? When they first get divorced. So I'm just going to go have some fun, which of course
they should. They should.
Yeah. Good for them.
Frank, you know who I'm talking about. Some of the people will remain nameless, and they're going, "Well, I'm not gonna spend money. I'm not gonna do this." Well, then, this is your best friend, buddy, because at some point, I'm not saying that marriage is the best thing.
Hey, just my best friend right now.
It's right now. And you can see, I fight with my wife on a daily basis, but we love each other. It's just the way we communicate. Like, fuck off and fuck you, and okay, let's get a sandwich.
Can we rewind the tape to earlier before this all started?
We're going to disagree on shit, But
You see how I went old school?
I'm not going to be like, we're not communicating. Oh, we communicate. Fuck you, fuck you. It's great communication we have with each other. But at the same time, the respect is there. You know what I'm saying? I think nowadays, I wouldn't want to be dating now because the problem,
It's tough.
and like I said, a friend of mine who we both know, Frank, says to me, well, it costs money to take him out. Well, what do you want to do? You meet them where? At a coffee shop? Okay, come to my house. Okay, get on my bed or put your legs up in the air and let's just, what?
Let's get to know each other.
To know each other. Like that, I think because of porn and OnlyFans, that a lot of guys are fucking retarded who think, and yes, I said retarded because it's coming back in a fashion. And I said
everything comes back. You said it earlier.
It comes back, and I'm thinking,
everything
dude,
comes back.
I said you got to go for dinner. You got to maybe go for a movie. Maybe it sounds old fashioned. Guys, tell me what you think. Maybe it sounds old fashioned, but people still like to go out, get to know each other.
That's the thing. Were you gonna get to know each other? We got kids too. That I've got a son. You got a daughter. I mean, my son's older. Even if you meet somebody online, where are you gonna meet? Where are you gonna meet up? Like you got to go somewhere. And if everything's closed at 8 in the evening, okay. Now, mind you, there
is at 8 in the evening. Okay, let's calm down here, kids.
9, maybe 9. I know.
Well, hold on. Welcome
I'm
to LA,
exaggerated.
Vince. 9 o'clock. Vince,
Well,
9 o'clock. I'm not shitting you. LA, Hollywood, bullshit. They can't pay the employees here. Everything's become skyrocket. That's another fucking episode.
The last two topics we mentioned kind of somewhat connect because you were talking about content creators and people using sort of the same old material. The composers, if you will, the influencers of the world, the people who are looking, is multiplying daily. Why do you want to work for them? You can go online and fucking just mimic somebody else. But the pool of content that they're taken from is only this big. Where's my camera? So yeah, shit's going to get rehashed. To correlate with the dating culture today, the attention span of anybody is dwindling down to nothing. And what men and women see online, if they don't get that stimulation, that satisfaction, if you ain't Johnny Perfect, six-pack abs, romance of my life, novelist supreme, fucking cover model guy, no, I'm disinterested in you. There's nothing you're going to say to me for 2 hours across from a dinner table that's going to poke my interest. Unless, and just right, you got cash, you can finance a certain lifestyle, but I mean, you want dating horror stories. I've been out with plenty of women who, the moment I ask them out, and the first thing you do is you Google their name, you check out their Instagram. I'm like, fuck, I made a horrible error. Because as soon as their Instagram comes up, it's all them. There isn't one picture with them and somebody else and a friend. It's all model shots. It's all this. It's all that. It's all about me, my brand. I'm like, I'm going to have the worst fucking time of my life. And no, they don't want to do. Yeah, my brand. This is who I am.
But where did you meet them in the first place?
Sitting at a bar having a nice conversation thinking, hey, this is a nice girl. She seems to have a level head on her shoulders. Let me ask her out.
I think for the most part, that's who, when you meet somebody in person, I think that's who it is. I mean, I know looking at the social media, but then you're right. Everyone could put that face on in the club for a bit.
Frank, there's nobody more negative than me when it comes to my personal, like my dating life. So I was trying to be uber positive. But as soon as I sat down, some women just want to get taken out. Take me out, feed me. I gotta go to a nice restaurant.
Maybe that.
So did you keep going out with? Did you keep going out with this
crazy?
Girl? No.
I could have went to Cancun for the week. The amount of money I spent that night.
Yeah, but see, guys, here's the other problem a lot of guys have. They want, and AI doesn't help, by the way, because there's some hot smoking girls in their AI. But these guys are, they want, I have to spend money. Yeah. I mean, if you're an attractive looking person and you want to take them out, you got to spend. I don't give a shit what anybody tells me. And they're like, why do I got to spend money? Well, you look like a baboon's ass in the fucking mirror and you want to take out this smoking hot piece of prosciutto, right? And then you're like, maybe we'll go to Chipotle. That's not going to work. So I think that there's no.
I like
Guys
Chipotle.
are stupid. There's no realistic. You know,
Now, for two married men, does that passion still stay in your
we don't
marriages?
have money, Vince. Whatever money we have, the wives have already fucking taken it. If
You don't
Frank and
do
I
date
have
night
$200
out?
in our pocket, we're fucking happy.
But you do stuff with Alina. You've taken her on the cruise, just you and her, and
On the cruises, we're going to Australia in a couple of weeks. Are coming. I take the
Okay.
girls out. We go to Benihana. I try because I'm on the road a lot with my daughter. Even my kids costing me a fucking mint. Like everything's like
that's why there's no money, Ange.
Lululemon. Oh, we're going to Phoenix for the weekend for dance
Classes, competition fees, hotel.
So I think the thing
Right.
is that, look, married is just certification of dating. The money you spend dating, it's just certified now with one person.
Gotcha.
You know,
Well, and that's the thing. When you're, yeah, honestly, and when you're married, you have so many other expenses. Like now you're with someone, then you have kids. They have extracurricular stuff. You gotta feed them. You gotta clothe them. And then you try to spend some time alone. With have some nice couples time, like you said. We try to go on dates. And now the nice thing is, with the shows I'm doing, Natalie comes and helps out. So my kids are getting older, she comes on the road, and then we actually have some alone time. We go for dinner, we go on the run. Sometimes, listen, Niagara on the Lake, we go for a night or two. You got to try to do those things and keep things romantic.
We went to Greece and Armenia.
Yeah.
35 days. We came back. She went to summer camp for 2 weeks. And then I had an Alaska cruise. Alina had never been in Alaska. And just the two of us went to Seattle.
Nice.
An Alaska cruise, the two of us. And this is my kid. How did I get screwed in this deal? I go, what deal?
Yeah.
I go, you went to Greece and Armenia for 35 days. You're back at the summer camp up here in the California mountains. I think in your mother, because I'm working and your mother can come for free with me. You got screwed in the deal. I get screwed in this deal. So you see, I go, how did you get screwed in this deal?
Point is, here's the question: did anyone get screwed in Alaska?
For sure.
There you go.
I'm bringing her for nothing. She better put out. Even if it's your wife, but you got to put out. Oh, we had fun,
listen,
man.
that's what it keeps the passion going. You need a bit of that. I know it's tough being with the same person. Hey, vice versa. I'm sure she looks at me, says, I've been with this bacala for the last 20 years. I'm sure some young, hot, whatever thing that comes along, but you got to keep it going. You got to try to keep the romance going. It's tough. It's tough, especially when restaurants close at 9. I went back to that.
Most of them. I mean, no, and I'm not saying there's places that aren't open, but plus, don't forget, do you want to be out? If you're married now with a home, by 9:30, 10, you're like, yeah, go.
Dude, by 9:30, I'm crashed on the couch anyway. Guys, that's the reality.
This morning, we went out last night. I was watching the hockey game last night at Maurice's shop. Then my friend Tony brought me home, and then we had a late dinner, and then after we had a smoke, and then I go, Alina's on the couch. Oh, we're watching some new show. This was at around 1 a.m. I go, okay, watch the show. We'll go to bed. 5:45 this morning. I wake up. She's on the couch with the dog, and we're sitting there like we fell asleep on the couch.
Wow.
And I'm thinking in the back of my head, maybe, it's still early for us, 1 a.m. We'll go back to bed. Maybe as Frank does it. Are you kidding? And I woke up, guys. I woke up because I had my hand inside my pants. I woke up 5 hours later like this.
Still with your hands down there.
Like an idiot.
You wanted to see if he was awake. No,
but it's like it's true. But the problem, Frank, for guys, this is where guys are stupid. Why do I got to spend money? Don't spend money. Just be miserable. Like, what do you do with your money? We also grew up like they're gold diggers. That's not right either. No. You want to take out a nice lady, somebody hot, you got to take him out, bro. You got to take him out. That's how it fucking works. Well, why does this guy? This guy drives a Ferrari. This guy took her to Vista Mar Taverna in Santa Monica. This guy's getting the Clarino, getting in, and then he goes, oh, he's a fucking asshole. No, he knows how to treat person. A person.
Can you translate Clarino for us? Oh, I thought you did that. It was a bit off screen.
You know, the guy, the Clarino
is that
is
Greek?
The clarinet. So they got Clarino. But the
I
thing
get
is,
it now.
but it's funny to me. If I'm a hockey tech, am I going to go with the guy that, you know, has coupons at Norm's? Or am I going to go to the guy that's going to take me somewhere fucking nice? That's how I think.
Yeah, I think there's got to be a good balance too, right? Like, you know, listen, because the reality is, Ange, unless, someone is completely loaded,
don't care.
You're not eating like that every night. No. You're not going out every night. And if someone has a Ferrari, God bless. I don't know whose dad came and started a construction company or gave somebody a trust fund. The reality is you gotta be able to, and here's now the big lesson, you gotta be able to live with, if you're looking for a relationship, a long lasting relationship, you gotta be able to like the person, enjoy the person without all the fucking bells and whistles. And that's the reality.
That was 40 years ago, Frank. That doesn't exist anymore.
But if a long-lasting relationship, because when kids come, man, you know what it's like. Ange, how much of your money do you spend on everybody else or the parents? You
have money,
and that's
I don't know where it is. There's no fucking.
And you're
money.
traveling.
You're
traveling. You're paying.
Windows,
you're paying the mortgage.
Audi. We're going fucking here. We're going fucking there. Where the fuck's my money? Where?
Ask the Amazon driver.
I would say finito de musica. Finito de musica.
Musica finita. Hey, or how do we say it, Vince? The Italians, ama se finit, the andate in pace. The mass is over. Go in peace.
Go in peace. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
that's it.
That's
we never. Hey, I never got to rebuttal Ange's. Not to rebuttal, but to talk about the hockey. And I did see Cole Caulfield score 50 goals. Can we go back to this?
Okay.
Which is awesome. And I'm happy. I'm happy for my friends like you, Ange, and some distant relatives in Montreal that are big Habs fans, and we're Canadian. As much as there's a rivalry, I'm happy because I know how it feels when your team finally gets into the playoffs. Like even a couple years ago, Austin Matthews almost scored 70. He had his buddy Mitch Marner passing it to him. They looked. Then the playoffs hit, and nothing ever happened. And it was a year, and we kept, no, they're okay. It was a bad year, and blah blah blah. I just hope for the sake of Montreal, like it started last year, right? You guys played Washington, and Washington was a good team last year, and they were tough. And I think they learned from that, Montreal.
Because in 2018, they went to the finals.
They went to the final, yeah. You almost don't even believe that one. You almost forget about that one because it was so weird the way it happened. Like
COVID. It was 2020, remember?
2021.
There was the COVID season. All the Canadian team. That's when Toronto was up 3-1.
Okay, Ange, let's not relive that, please. I don't need that.
Let's remind when I had to go on social media with you and Strombo and which other Freeway Frank, who are all Hab fans, and I was by myself. I think I asked the Leaf fan, someone who loved the Leafs, to come on with me, and they no, I can't. But and that I'll tell you what's almost not that it's why I forgot about that, when Montreal wasn't even supposed to do that well that year, and they went so far. Carey Price stood on his head. Shane Weber, like he was playing with almost a broken ankle, I forget. They did so well, and then they fell off. But now you're expecting it. They did so well this year. I just hope for any team that but it's funny. I saw a game, when was it? A few days ago. Was it last Thursday or Friday? I forget who they played. What did they play? Washington? They were just scrapping it out. And I like that because I think that's what
they're going at.
they're defending themselves. They're playing tough. That's what worries me about Montreal a little bit. They're a little on the small side, some of the guys, but
they're fast. Frank,
if
Toronto has the biggest payroll in the NHL, and you're in the basement. Something's wrong.
Look, yeah, no, there's definitely something wrong. Look at Florida too.
Florida's
2 years, I
amazing.
thought they were going to go.
They want to. They're in the
They
last
have
three
injuries
Stanley
too, though.
Cups. They're in the last 3 Stanley Cups. They won 2. They're
Yeah.
going to dismantle the team. Now it's not going to pay. They're going to make money, right? So it's not unusual that they're now in last place. But
Well, 2 years in a row going to the final. Was it 2 years in a row or 3?
3.
They
So
lost
3
to
years in a
Vegas,
row,
and they beat Edmonton twice.
Imagine,
Vegas. Fuck.
yeah, they lost to Vegas. Imagine 3 years of, that's a long season and battling at the end. Because when you make it to the final, it's middle of June. Then like 2 months later, you're back at hockey camp. Like there's no rest. That's why they call it, what do they call it? The hangover, the Stanley Cup hangover. Like a lot of teams after winning the cup, they don't do so great in the beginning of the season. They're almost still banged up and tired. But this team did it 3 years in a row. Now Barkov is hurt. So like, and Kachuk was hurt most of the year. So you could see why. It's time for someone else. That's the way the way the world turns, the way time goes by, like other teams are going to get better, right? Montreal kept coming in the basement, picking up great young players, and now look at them.
Look
at Buffalo.
I saw Edmonton play Colorado last night. Dude, they went to shootout. Those are the 2 best teams in the league right now. My opinion, Edmonton, McDavid, Colorado, Nate McKinnon, the mix. I'm telling you, man, that Colorado is solid. So is Edmonton.
I wouldn't cut out the East either, and don't cut out Dallas either in the West.
Dallas is good too, man. But hey, we'll see what they do.
We'll see what happens. This is exciting time. Exciting for you, Ange. You got 3 teams. Actually, LA made it with the win.
Did LA make it?
LA's in the playoffs?
They made it with the win, which is good for the Leafs because instead of a 3rd round pick, we got a 2nd out of it.
Out of the pick. Okay.
If LA made the playoffs. So LA's in, Ottawa's in, and Montreal. Your 3 favorite teams are in. I
can't believe it, man. Well, I know Montreal's had a great year, but
they have. Ottawa sneaked in.
Does anyone think Austin Matthews got a hair transplant?
And we got to see do you think he wears hats sometimes?
He's been off the radar for 2-3 months since
but if he did, perfect. If he's injured, like you're gone for the year, go get your hair done. If he comes back,
LeBron. But LeBron's won championships.
Yeah,
but he's on LeBron.
Yeah.
Got 3 championships, 3 or 4.
I understand, Ange. I understand.
What about Italy? Aren't they doing great?
Well, yeah, that's another thing that happened since their time away. The Italian national.
Why do all my teams lose?
Greece, not in the World Cup. Bulgaria, Italy. Where?
Italy again.
Herzegovina's in. Curacao, smallest country to ever qualify for a World Cup. Even smaller than Iceland is in the World Cup. But Italy.
Wow. Go figure.
The whole team's getting hair transplants, I heard. The whole Italian team. They actually donated their hair to.
Well, look, I don't know if you've seen the stadium in Toronto, but it does not look the safest with the grandstand they put in for extra seating.
Hey, so
is it scary?
Who's playing in Toronto, Vince? What games are going to be played in Toronto?
Well, it would have been the winner of Bosnia,
the Italy game.
Now it's Bosnia versus Canada.
Can you imagine Toronto with Italy coming and even in the States, not just
the whole city was imagining that. Oh my God, it's going to be amazing.
That was the plan, that they're going to put Italy to play in Toronto, New York.
But can I tell you something? Do things seem fixed to you? Because
they added 12.
You want to rig something to make money? Get the Wops in the World Cup. Yeah.
Yes, that would have been
Italy
more
in the
fixed.
World Cup.
No, but the Mexican prime minister, it's the prime minister, right? Not the president.
Prime minister
puts his hand and picks out Mexico. I think it was Carney.
They're already in. U.S., Canada, Mexico, hosts. They're in already.
But it wasn't a random ball they pulled out. It was the one.
It doesn't matter. Look,
It doesn't matter at that
Iran
point.
is supposed to play their first game in L.A. Iran. We're
Good
bombing the
luck.
fucking shit out of them, and now they're going to come and play soccer. They're playing in SoFi Stadium.
Nice.
Oh, who are they playing? Do you know?
Somebody told me. I know they're playing. You imagine if Iran played the United States the first game here.
Do we know what that group is? Let's look it up.
Look it up. I think Iran's either playing. Is it Argentina or somebody told me
I
U.S.
gotta check online.
I mean, that's just. I mean, there's a ceasefire now. There's a Cesare fire now.
There's a Cesare fire.
You know, but
So they're not in the same group. USA, Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey.
okay.
Oh, so it's Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand.
Oh, I think they're playing New Zealand in the first game
Ooh, this is a wow.
in L.A.
Iran is in what group are they in? Iran?
They're in Group G.
They're in
And
Group G. Belgium,
Iran,
Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Yes.
so far away.
Away. And so far away.
Well, Iran would play Egypt, Belgium, on everybody in their group.
Belgium's a good team, dude. That's
Belgium's
a
gonna
tough team
take
to
that.
beat.
Belgium's a good
They
team.
occupied all those
Belgium's gonna
countries in
never-
Africa, and then they got all the players now, because they're all
So-
nationals through colonization, right? Like France.
Check this out. In Group B, Canada's group is Bosnia, Herzegovina, Qatar, and Switzerland.
The only team
That,
Canada's
you
got
know-
to worry about is Switzerland.
Right.
Swiss
But
Canada's
Italy-
got a chance.
Canada has a good chance to go to the next round.
Yeah. Italy could have been in that group, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Italy probably would have done. Nah, they probably would have lost.
Italy.
From what I hear, it was a very young team, and they just and there's nothing in the development league. I'm not the world's biggest soccer fan, so I don't know, but yeah, no, they should.
I don't know enough, but people are saying that Italy soccer has become a little corrupt. Like back in the day, if you wanted to play on the national team, yeah, if you wanted to play on the national team, you had to play in Serie A. Now they opened that up and said as long as I guess they're just trying to pick the best of it. But I think the development in the young players, like kids get invited, but if you want your kid to keep going, you gotta like this shot. It's what does it always come down to? Cash,
Soccer,
dating, guys
marriage,
with Ferraris,
kids,
it all
Life.
comes down to this.
restaurants, cars,
Happiness,
Yes.
sometimes,
Cash.
not always.
Vacation.
Sadness, happiness, everything comes
That's
down to
it.
cash.
movies, this. It's all about this. Anyway.
So it's funny, Vince, you know that me and Ange were on set together and we were on the same film. There was another film that me and Ange did together, not necessarily on set, like on the same day, but there's another film that we did together. Do you know
Iconic
which
film.
one that was?
Very iconic.
Very
Is it a motion picture film or an independent film?
Hollywood.
release.
This thing was in the theaters.
Philip,
Me and Ange.
Oh, yes, I know. Harold and Kumar.
The
Yeah.
first one.
The original.
And it's a cult classic. I still get checks from it every now and then.
Yeah?
So do I. Yeah, we still get
You still get
resids.
residuals from Harold and Kumar
Yeah.
go to White
I
Castle?
played the
Yeah.
angry
I still-
Italian guy in Jersey, and Frank played a cop.
Yeah, I remember
Played-
Andy's scene vividly.
Oh
Yeah.
When he was yelling out of the car.
That was funny in the car. Yeah, but we're-
I get resids at the end of the year, even from Four Brothers. I played a cop there
Yeah, I
too.
played cop,
I had a
yeah.
couple.
You
I had a
and
couple
cops,
lines.
bro.
I'm always a cop.
Frank looks like a cop.
He does?
I put that. They're all running out. Sean Majumder was in it. And
That's true. Sean Majumder was in Harold and Kumar. A lot of
go to White
was
Castle.
Jason Rouse in it?
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe,
Jason
maybe
Jason
not.
played one of the stoner kids, didn't he?
Yeah, Skater
Jason is
Boys or
so-
something.
And you still go to White Castle?
I've
is it
only
good?
been
You
to
know-
White Castle once. Believe it or not.
It's on my stop when I drive to Cincinnati. I'm a Bengals fan.
Yeah.
So I stop when I hit Ohio. You get the
Slider.
the slider box there.
Yeah, 20.
The
You
thing
get the
that they
slider
were
box?
for in the movie, the thing that they wanted so bad, the sliders. Yeah. It's all bread, and then you get that little nugget of like
Little
oil
for
and
the
goodness.
hamburger cheese.
That oil, that little oily chart
Yeah, that thing. Oh,
thing.
White Castle, other deprived franchise we don't have in Canada.
That's happened to me.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Where you going?
It's happened to you.
I gotta go. I gotta go to the doctors.
Okay.
Go to the
Buenos
doc.
noches. Buongiorno.
Okay, see you later, guys.
I try to get doctor appointments.
See you next time.
Talk about the doctor next time. The doctor.
Yeah, let's talk about doctor's appointments.
Nice.
Talk
Colonoscopy.
about you're old now. Old now. Jesus Christ. Go to the doctor.
I'm 50 tomorrow. So.
Frank.
Doc Sheeps, everybody.
I'm gonna take you